Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Candra Mulia. I'll explain about my material passive 1 until passive 3. Passive 1. There is be done or have been done. Active and passive study. This example. This house was built in 1920. This is a passive sentence. Compare somebody built or this house in 1920 is the active. This house was built in 1920 is the passive. We often prepare the passive when it is not so important who or what did the action. In this example, it is not so important or not now who built the house. In a passive sentence, if you want to say who did or what caused the action used by this house was built by my grandfather or Samson, my grandfather built it. Have you ever been bitten by a dog? Samson, has a dog ever bitten you? In a passive sentences, we use the correct form of be or is, are, was, were, or has been, and etc. Plus the past participle. Be done or be cleaned or be damaged. Be built, be seen for irregular past participles. Undone or seen written, and etc. We use the best form blank 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 be done, be cleaned, be built, and etc. After modal verbs will, can, must, and etc. And some other verbs, for example, have to, be going to, want to. Compare active, we can solve this problem. Passive, this problem can be solved. The new hotel will be open next year. George might be sent to Venezuela by his company in August. The music at the park was very loud and could be heard from far away. This room is going to be painted next week. Go away! I want to live alone. There is a past form after modal verbs. Have been done, I have been cleaned, and etc. Active, somebody should have cleaned the window yesterday. Passive, the window should have been cleaned yesterday. My bicycle has disappeared. It must have been stolen. She would have been injured if she had been wearing a seat belt. The weather was terrible. The tennis match should have been cancelled. Passive 2. Present and past tense. Simple presents. Am, is, are plus done or cleaned and etc. Active. Somebody cleans this room every day. Passive. This room is cleaned every day. Many accidents are caused by dangerous driving. I'm not often invited to parties. How many people are injured in car accidents every day? Simple past. Was, were, plus done or cleaned, etc. Active is somebody cleaned this room yesterday. Passive. This room was cleaned yesterday. During the night, we were all woken up by a loud explosion. When was the castle built? The house wasn't damaged in the storm, but a tree was blown down. Present continuous. Am, is, are, being, placed down or clean, etc. Active. Somebody is cleaning the room right now. Passive. The room is being cleaned right now. Look at those old house. They are being knocked down. Or shop assistant to customer. Are you being helped, ma'am? Past continuous. Was, were being, placed down or cleaned, etc. Active. Somebody was cleaning the room when I arrived. Passive. The room was being cleaned when I arrived. Suddenly, I heard footsteps behind me. We were being followed. Present perfect. Have or has been, placed down or cleaned, etc. Active. The room looks nice. Somebody has cleaned it. Passive. The room looks nice. It has been cleaned. Past perfect. Have been, placed down or cleaned, etc. Active. The room looked much better. Somebody had cleaned. Passive. The room looked much better. It had been cleaned. And didn't know about the change of plans. He hadn't been told. Passive 3. Some verbs can have two objects. For example, offer. They didn't offer Anne the job. Or the two objects are A and the job. So it is possible to make two different passive sentences. Anne was offered the job. The job wasn't offered to Anne. It is more usual for the passive sentence to begin with the person. Other verbs like offer that can have two objects are ask, tell, give, send, saw, teach, pay, or here are some examples of passive sentences with these verbs. I was given 2 hours to make my decision, or they gave me 2 hours. They were paid 1,500 $2 to do the job. Someone paid the man $1,500. Have you been shown the new machine? Has anyone shown you the new machine? Born. Remember, the born is a passive verb and is usual past. Where were you born? Not are you born. Simple past. Was born in Chicago. Not I'm born. How many babies are born in this hospital every day? Simple present. The passive ing form is done or being cleaned. Active. I don't like people telling me what to do. Passive. I don't like being told what to do. Remember being given a toy drum on my 5th birthday. I remember someone giving me, hurry up! You know Mr. Miller has been keeping waiting. Samson he hates people keeping him waiting. She climbed over the wall without being seen. Samson without anyone seeing her. Sometimes you can use get instead of being the passive. The world is tight at the party, but nobody got hurt or nobody was hurt. Okay, I think enough from material for me. And finally, thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.